Hello, here's some thoughts from Egan about Eureka Mine S1ABB3. Beta 3, I don't know what AB, but stage 1 of AB, I assume. I don't know why it says A. Anyway, Eureka Mine, some thoughts. I think A point feels really good. And I think B point feels pretty good with one major issue. The biggest issue we had was that pushing further from here, when our whole team of blue team was here and we're pushing into the final point, if you're playing this naturally, you'd approach this situation, you'd be like, all right, the enemy team is up here, they're over here, they're over here. This location is too dangerous just to stand here, it's too dangerous just to push here. So let's find we happen to be able to go up here. Oh, can we push from here? Okay, this helps a little bit, but still, it's a bit too hard to, push from here into the final point. So again, we go, okay, we can keep pushing from here. That goes basically the same location. We can come back here maybe. Maybe we could put a exit here, dispenser here, and maybe we can attack from here. And this would be like, if once we take this location, then we're able to capture the point, and it feels like a natural progression of the location. And that feels great. But then red's resupply is just right here. And this is open, and red team can just use this, and you can build in here, right? This is like a weird resupply where it's not really a resupply. It's like a secondary resupply. And so red was just, they had like a level 3 sentry gun right here. And as soon as blue team would come by, they would just open up the door, which they can do, and just blast us and just annihilate us. That feels so weird. It feels very weird. It feels super, like, why did you decide to support that? That's such a strange idea. Anyway, the thought process is maybe, when A gets taken, this doorway here locks and you can't go through it and it becomes a solid wall. Maybe red still gets access to use this door, right? And that route that blue is looking for just becomes this upper route and this lower route, right? And it could be a fight for this final zone. That sounds fun to me. So I think just make it so that either capturing this point locks this gate. Potentially, if you don't want to do that experimentally, here's an idea, very experimental. You could put another capture point here. And capturing the capture point really doesn't add much time to the round at all, but it locks this doorway, right? If you wanted the doorway to be locked later on. I'm just saying that doorway feels overpowered. Something else about the map is that it looks very old Team Fortress 2. Like this, if you had told me that this map came out or was developed in 2008, I'd believe you. It fits. This fits like 2008, 2009, 2010. Like it feels really old. If it's possible, it'd be pretty awesome if you could theme the map in a more unique way. That's not just using new textures, but that's like coming up with, like, sure, it's a mine. That's very generic Team Fortress 2. That's possibly the most generic Team Fortress 2 theme, but it says Eureka, right? So maybe it's like, this is Edison's lab, or this is Edison's mine or something, or like there's like, it's the Eureka mine. Like they discovered some smartanium or something that like you have it and it makes you really smart. And so there's like diagrams and spy tech, more obviously spy tech, but it's like mine themed spy tech or something, This building feels very generic. Yeah, if you could somehow come up with a theme that feels like Eureka mine, yeah, that's the Eureka mine, right? You could look at it and go, yeah, that's Eureka mine. Of course that's Eureka mine. But right now I look at this and I go, this is Team Fortress 2 from 2008. This looks so generic. But otherwise I will say that other than that gate issue over there, this map played extremely well. I think A point plays really well, and I think B point plays almost very well. So it's in a really good state. Someone said that this is staged, planned to be staged, and that this is stage 1, and that's what S1 means. That sounds, oh, you know, A, B, and maybe S2 would be D or C, D, right? So S2, C, D, is that? Anyway, I think that's what it might be. Yes, I'd love it if it was a staged level. That sounds great to me. This map is really, really good and really, really fun, but playing it back to back to back to back on the playtest was tough. Like, it was getting kind of old kind of quickly. Not to say that it's bad. It was good. It was really balanced, it feels like, at this point in its development. It feels really balanced. But, yes, I'd be excited to see a stage 2. Be very excited to see that. Yeah, so good luck on the map. Really good work so far.